we are producing a beverage, our normal tea that we take in the house in the morning before we go to work. Or so how to produce this beverage, the materials you need to produce this beverage, at least you need a bowl, you need a mixer. You can use a normal tonigari or your spoon. You can use it. So this is the bowl, the basin we are using, and the bowl. Then these are measuring cup. Then our spoon. Make sure you have your scissors. So now to the main material we need to produce this beverage, our tea that we normally take in the house, is cocoa powder. Where can you get this cocoa powder? You can get them in the market where they sell all these baking materials. Or you go to supermarket, say you want to buy cocoa powder. They have different brand of cocoa powder. So depend on the cocoa powder you buy that will give you, we have different type of tea. I don't want to call name. So if you buy, depend on the cocoa powder that you get in the market that will give you the tea that you want. So now we are using this type of cocoa powder. This one is 200 grams of cocoa powder, and this one is other 200 grams of cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is the main material, the ingredients we are using to produce this milk. This is our tea for today. So this is the cocoa powder. You get them in the market or in the supermarket. Very easy. Then the next item we are going to use to produce this our tea is milk. Powdered milk. You can get powdered milk in the market. Those people that do measure it, or if you want to buy the already sealed one, you can still make use of it. Any type of powdered milk that you want to use. Then we have sugar. Our grinded sugar. Here's the grinded sugar. You can see it here. Here's the grinded sugar. And this is the milk I just told you about. Then we have our milk flavor. So the materials are just four. Our cocoa powder, our milk, and sugar. Then our milk flavor, if you want. It's not necessary, but if you want to put it, it's good to go. So these are milk flavor. So for you not to see the sugar inside the tea that you want to produce, you use blender to blend it. You can blend, dry blender, use it to blend the sugar. It will be like dust. Or if you want to use your icing sugar, you can use icing sugar. But I think this one is better. So straight to the production, you carry your cocoa powder. Like I said, it's the type of cocoa powder you see in the market that will give you the kind of tea. Like all these products, all this tea that we are buying in the market, they have a particular type of cocoa powder that they are buying, and they are not changing that cocoa powder. So if you want to produce, if it is this type of cocoa powder you want to use, you focus on that type of cocoa powder. If you want to get this type of tea, it's different type of cocoa powder. You want to make this type one, you want to make chocolate tea, it's still the different type of cocoa powder. This cocoa powder is very bitter. So what you do, I've cut it. So you put it inside the bowl. You put the cocoa powder inside the basin like this. This is 200 grams of cocoa powder. So I just pour the cocoa powder, one of the 200 grams, inside this bowl. Then you take the other one. If you get straight 500 grams, you can, depend on the tea that you want to produce. This cocoa powder, I think, is 1,200, a bit 2,000. I don't remember how much you are selling it now. So here's the second cocoa powder. So after pouring the cocoa powder in your bowl, the next thing you are going to do, after putting the cocoa powder inside the basin, just mix it together. After you mix it, you now measure 2 cups of your milk. You see our beverage that we normally take in the house, they've already put milk. So you measure 2 cups of milk. Here is 1. We got 1 cup of the milk. And here is the second cup of the milk, our normal powdered milk. You put it inside, make sure you tie it. We are still going to use this one next time. So after adding the milk, you now stir it.